am Amber Clay. I am 30 years old. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, and I currently live in Austin, Texas. I am 234.6 pounds as of this morning's weigh-in, and I need to lose 110 pounds. I am only 4'11 and a half. Give me my half inch. If I have on the right heels, I'm probably like 5'3". Depends on the day, really. But yeah, that's just a little bit about some very fun hobbies that I enjoy. I love food, so I'm a big foodie, and I love going all over Austin, Texas, trying different types of food in my free time. I also collect a lot of candles. I love Bath and Body Works candles. That's like my biggest passion, along with shopping. And I love to dance and play double dutch. Like, those are my two favorite things, like, in the whole wide world. Even as a child, I love dancing and I love jumping double dutch. Let's get into it. I'm gonna jump a little rope for you. And this is my family. This is my whole world right here. We have my...
I'm her husband, Eddie.
And I'm getting a baby pic for my birthday. And this is Bentley.
Bentley, say hi. Bentley, say hey. So I'm super motivated to lose this weight. I'm motivated because I have always been overweight. Literally all my life I've dealt with weight. I've dealt with just the side effects of obesity. Like, it's been kind of traumatic for me because I have not been able to achieve certain goals because I've been restricted, because I am overweight. I've struggled for a long time. I mean, literally, as a baby, you can see I was a chunky little baby, obviously, right? But I remember being in the 3rd grade. This is my 3rd grade photo. And on this photo, I was 150 pounds. 150 pounds in the 3rd grade is a lot. I got picked on. I had to wear clothes from Lane Bryant. And it sucked. It was like, everybody always said, oh, you're such a pretty girl for a big girl. And I never understood why. Like, why? So I think that I'm so motivated now because I don't want my children or my child to go through this. I want to be able to teach her healthy habits. I want to teach her how, you know, she can be her best self. How, you know, she saw mommy work really hard to get the weight off, and she's inspired, you know. And I want to inspire and motivate other women all over the world. Like, if I did it, I'm sure you can do it, because it's not easy. And I have a social media following, and I'm always trying to encourage my followers on a constant basis. Like, I'm always trying to tell them, you know, like, you can do this, you can be your best self. But I think that there's like an underlying self-esteem issue for me, because I know I'm not where I need to be at with my own weight loss goals. I've regained 65 pounds, and I'm not, you know, at my best self. And when I'm not at my best self, I can't be who I need to be for my family. I can't be who I need to be for my friends, you know. And I think for me, that's the biggest motivation. Getting healthy and seeing numbers on the scale that I know that I've never seen. I've never been under 150 pounds. Probably up until 3rd grade, I probably was, but I mean, that would be the biggest motivating factor, is getting healthy and reclaiming my life and my time, being able to move around and not worry about my joints and my bones hurting and cracking. And I'm only 30. Like, I should have at least a good 50 years left, but the weight is limiting me. So I think that's my biggest motivation. next Biggest Loser. Like, I'm the winner of the show. Like, y'all can go ahead and stop everything else. Y'all round up all of the contestants that you have so far and just go ahead. I'll come fly me out, whatever we need to do. But I'm just letting you guys know I'm the next winner of the Biggest Loser. Like, I believe in my heart, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but I just know I am so determined. Like, whatever obstacle course, whatever water I have to run through, whatever tires I have to flip, I'm going to win. And if I don't win, which I don't want to think negatively, because I believe this, that I'm going to win, but I know I'm going to reach my goal of getting under 150 pounds. Like, that's going to happen. So when you talk about why am I a great candidate? I'm a candidate, the greatest candidate, because I am determined, and I am going to inspire a whole world of women and even men. Like, people are going to see this show and be like, I'm getting up, I'm going to go running today, because that girl right there, she inspired me to get it done. So I know I joke a lot, and I'm really, goofy, and people kind of know that, or most people know that I'm super charismatic. But I think the biggest reason, or my biggest why as of recently, is in March of this year, I lost one of my best friends to cancer. She was in hospice for 4 months before she passed. I went through chemos, radiation. I went through it all with her, and it was a battle. It was a battle. We would get good reports, and then we would get bad reports. But in February, when one of my last visits with her before she transitioned, I had spent like $500 or $400 and something on this eating plan called Optavia. And it's like you eat these bars all day, and then you're supposed to have like one healthy meal, like salmon and salad, I guess. And while I was visiting with her, Nicole, I pulled out a bar and I started eating it. And it was like, the bars are like, they're not good at all. I didn't like them. But I was sitting there eating them, and we had just finished like brushing her teeth and stuff. And, she had just gotten comfortable in the bed, and she sat up and she looked at me, and she was really weak, but she looked at me and she was like, why you do this to yourself? And I was like, I'm trying to lose the weight. Like, I'm trying to get this weight off. At the time, I think I had lost like 5 pounds. And she just looked at me and said, you got to learn how to do it the right way. Now, as a best friend, or someone who, I can't speak for her because she's transitioned, but for someone who's watched me struggle with my weight, I honestly, in that moment, just even now, I think back on that conversation, because I do need to do it the right way. I'm tired of taking the fast shortcuts. I don't want to have another weight loss surgery or revision. I don't want to take weight loss pills. I don't want to drink detox teas that these people send me to try on my page, my Instagram page. Like, I don't want to do any of those shortcuts anymore. I don't want to do an eating plan anymore. I just want to do it the right way. I want to create a healthy lifestyle that'll sustain me and my family for the future. I want to be able to, if I ever was sick with a disease or whatever, that I would be, at peace in knowing that I was taking care of my body when I got sick. God forbid. But my best friend, she's not here, and I can't tell her this, but she's my wife. And it was in that moment that I realized, like, what am I doing? I gotta get this weight off the right way. I gotta stop taking shortcuts. And I really want to come on this show, and it's not even about proving anything to the rest of the world, but for myself, for my little girl who's looking up to me, and my future children that I'm gonna have. We can't have children if I'm not healthy and if I'm not at my best. And so for me, my why is bigger than just what you see when you look at the camera, when you're behind those cameras looking and reviewing these tapes. Like, for us, for everyone you probably will see interacting with me, this is for my family. Like, this is for our health. This is gonna motivate everyone across the board. I can just see my whole family getting healthy, and that's what I desire. And in the end, I just want people to see that it doesn't matter how many times you try, how many times you fall, like, you can do it, like, you can make it.
Hi, my name is Siryah. I'm Amber's sister. So Amber has been on this weight loss journey for a long time, and I believe that she will be great on The Biggest Loser. I think it would give her a stricter regimen that she has to stick to, and just with the direction that you guys provide on the show.
Hi, I'm Eddie, Amber's husband, and I feel like Amber is perfect for The Biggest Loser because not only is she self-driven, but I feel like put in the right direction and with the right coaches and team, it'll definitely push her to that point where she needs to be to remain focused, to remain.
I know that, like I said, it's been a struggle since childhood, and I know that it's also something that she worries about for my niece as well. And so I just believe being on the show, it would even be something great for Amaya to see.
I also feel like it'll be a huge motivation and boost for not only me, but also for our daughter, Amaya. It'll also help her to learn at a young age healthy living, healthy eating, as well as good workout or exercise habits. The overall outcome, I see that her being on the show will also just change her mindset or mind frame on, all the negativity, all the stress that's happened to her in the past, which has kept her back from reaching her goals. She'll be able to overcome those. She'll also be able to understand how to separate those two from her weight loss as opposed to her personal well-being.
So you guys have met my family, my friends, you've seen us interact, you've watched us cook, you basically spent the weekend with me, and I just want to say thank you guys for the opportunity to just get this far in the casting for The Biggest Loser. I am so grateful, and I just pray that you guys select me because I know I won't let you down, and I know that I am the biggest loser.